Robert Channing in studio. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
We're doing. So you just were featured in Inc. magazine, right?
Yes, just last week I had an article
on your book, which is really cool.
Yeah, The Art of Split-Second Success. We did a book launch over the Barnes & Noble a couple weeks ago, and went really well. And the media picked it up, and just got an article in Inc. magazine. And it's called my book is called The Art of Split-Second Success: How to Act Fast and Create Positive Results Now. So they wrote an article. It's called 9 Secrets to Mastering the Art of Split-Second Success, which I was like, wow, this is really cool.
Yeah.
But they picked it up. I do a lot of corporate meetings and events and keynote speeches for companies. I was just in Scottsdale, Arizona a couple days ago for a company event. Had a great time, but I'm real glad to be here.
So what do we talk? Split-second decisions for success. What do you tell people?
Look, everything's happening fast, right? How many? I mean, you just had how many people in here? It goes really fast, right? You're always doing stuff really fast. You got social media up on your screen. People act fast and create positive results or negative results now, but mostly we're trying to get into positive results. So one of the tips that I have is get up early. Most people don't get up early; they try to sleep in late. If you get up a half an hour early, you can make extra phone calls. You can get your day all set to go. You can write your goals down. Usually, what I do is I write my goals down the night before, so in the morning I get up, I'm ready to roll. And so that's one of the tips that I have. Get up early.
I say get up early, sleep less. If you could add, think about this. Now, they say you might die from this. I don't know. But I tend to get about 5 hours of sleep. And so that's 3 hours a day that I'm saving. So think about that.
Do you feel fatigued?
I just drink more espresso. That's what I do. But, I mean, imagine if you did 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day, you sleep less by 1 hour every single day. You've added 365 hours at the end of the year, right?
And if you focused your energy on your goals, your reaction. Most people don't write their goals down. Most people don't have an agenda for their life. They have more of an agenda to go on vacation than they do their life. Does that make sense? What are we going to do? We're going to go on vacation this. Let's plan. We got to go on the trip.
Figure out the goal is have enough money to go on vacation.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, here's the goal: is you have to figure out what you want to do during the day today. You have to have a weekly goal, monthly goal, yearly goal, 5 year. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now, Bill? Right? Where do you see? No, seriously. Where do you see yourself?
Probably because I don't sleep enough in the grave. I'll be 6 feet under.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got number 2 thing I had is do the things you fear first. People get up in the morning and go, geez, I don't really want to do that. But if you do the one thing first that you fear, that's out of the way for the day, and you just smooth, you ride through the day. Yeah. Another one is create an action environment. You created your action environment right here. You surround yourself with things you love, do. You have your sponsors here. You have a great atmosphere, so you love what you do. You're in a great mood when you get in here, usually, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. I kind of like it, though, when people are in a bad mood and they fight. Puts me in a good mood.
It makes yourself feel better.
Sometimes these two start off arguing over something when we 6 o'clock in the morning. It works for me.
It lifts Bill's spirits.
I just gotta go right back, and I'm like smiling, like here we go. We're gonna have a good day today.
Yeah. Another one is do your homework first. Like you guys do a lot of research, right? You're doing research all day long, so do your homework first when you go into a meeting or you're coming on here today. Do your research. Make sure you know what you're talking about. Right. Another one is can I keep going? Press play.
Sure.
You gotta have fun while you're doing it, right? You guys have fun at all?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Even if you're not having fun, you make it fun, right?
Right. Well, you have to, right?
Lighten your load. If you want to capitalize on opportunities, generate momentum in your career, stop lugging your stuff around. Maybe your stuff is your fixation on getting a promotion. You're concerned about not having access to the latest technology. Or you don't have the best office. Well, such worries, they sap your energy and divert you from focus on what you're really.
So you're focusing on the negative stuff. You shouldn't
do that.
And if you stopped carrying that laptop around, you wouldn't have to blog at home.
That's a very good point.
How much less stress would you have there?
Very good point.
Might not have a job, but you'd have less stress.
Very good point. No stresses of blogging or anything.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about your weight, man. You would look great, Bill. I mean,
I don't. Let's clarify. I look like I've lost weight. I'm not necessarily. Do I look great? But I appreciate that.
You really do, man. I'm telling you, I read an article. Actually, I used to rent an office from Dr. Sleeper over here in New Hartford. For years, my company is Power Performers. We book celebrities and all that. So I used to walk downstairs, and I'm a little bit, I used to be 167 pounds. I'm right now 215 pounds. And I said to my, Dr. Sleeper said, just Bob, if you just lose 15 pounds, 10 pounds, you look a lot younger. I go, do I look old, Doc? What is that you're telling me? He said, but normally if you lose weight, you look younger. So I don't
know. I disagree with that.
Bill completely disagrees.
You look older.
No, you look younger.
You think?
I do think you look younger. Bill's theory is that you've kind of stretched the skin to a point.
Wrinkles
now,
disappear.
But if you lose it,
wrinkles disappear. So when you lose the weight, your skin is more loose.
But if you lose it at a gradual rate, you won't have those effects. If it's a drastic weight loss very quickly, that's when you run into the saggy skin.
I haven't really had a drastic weight loss.
No, you've lost it over a long period of time. Where if you were to gone from like...
Right.
You sometimes see it, and I got to be careful when I say this, but you also sometimes see it with surgeries, and it's like a rapid rate of weight loss. That's when you start to see the...
fat skin, fat body, less wrinkles. That's what I...
Well, they say that...
trading roles for wrinkles.
Who needs Botox? Just have a few more cupcakes.
You know, they say as you get older, though, when you get older, and if you're too thin, you should gain some weight because then you'll stretch your wrinkles out.
Can't wait for that time. Right. That's going to be.
But anyway,
awesome. I will say I did have somebody. I was somewhere, and I won't say where it was. But the guy said to me, "Wow, you've lost a lot of weight since I." You okay? Everything okay?
Right.
So I must look sick or something. I'm like, so I said, "No, do I look sickly?" No. I'm just saying,
making sure.
Making sure you're okay.
It's the same thing, Bill. The same deal is, like, say you go to high school and you haven't seen one of your buddies or your friends for years, and all of a sudden you gain all this weight you have on. You know, you used to be 150 pounds or 30 pounds. All of a sudden you're 180 or 200. They look at you and go, whoa. They didn't recognize you, right?
Yeah.
But now, if you're the same way as you look now, that's how you looked in high school. They look at you, and go, "Hey, Bill, how you doing?"
Yeah,
you're looking good, man. How you looking? You haven't changed. You know?
Yeah. Look at my scalp. Don't give me that crap. So I want to just quickly before we get done here this morning, I want to talk about what's going on out at Sylvan Beach. You purchased Full's Beach House, and you're having work, and it's gonna be retro.
It's
you're gonna go back to the 20s, 30s,
oh my
40s.
God, it's so much fun. I was up there yesterday. We had a nice meeting with the codes department, Joe Benedict up there, John Porter, the mayor, Greg Horan. We met with all these guys, Bob Cheeseman, and these guys are so on board of what we're doing, and they're so great to work with and easy to work with. Sylvan Beach is a fun place to be. Everybody's happy. Everybody's doing new things. They're tearing down old buildings, remodeling everything. There's multi-million-dollar houses up there. Where they're having all the rides there. It's just a blast.
I want you to try a social experiment. Is go when next time you're back in with all of those town officials, village officials. Go in there and say, I was just talking to a buddy of mine. We're best buds, Matt DeMar, who used to run Holly Rock. Love that. And watch them boot you out.
Man.
Because it was funny because when that Holly Rock went over there, it was and I remember Matt used to come on the radio and talk about it, and I would say to him, I don't know, you got to be, those guys are, they have a certain vision for Sylvan Beach. And don't go in there and tell them they're wrong or what you guys ought to do. No. And what did he do?
Yeah.
And
they did a little pushback. They'll push back on that.
There was some pushback.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Again,
in fact, pushback more like thrown out.
I think so.
It was removal. Okay, it's more than a little nudge.
But I don't see you going in that way.
No, we're going to have a banquet facility. Basically, it's for weddings. My partner in the catering and the business up there actually is a partner of mine now. Dibbles Inn. His name is Dave Sturpey. He owns Dibbles Inn. He just opened a new place next to Dibbles Inn called the Cannery. It's a wedding facility as well. And that's the way to go. No one has this type of facility through upstate New York. It's on the water. It's 17,000 square feet. It has 5 condos upstairs. Downstairs has the largest bar in New York State.
Wow.
Okay, and it's called now we renamed it the DeCastros because that's one of the original owners from back when.
Okay.
And it brings back the 40s feel. All the great entertainers of the time came through there. It's a beautiful facility, and you can actually go on. It's called DeCastro's Private Beach Club. We're trying to make it an exclusive place for everybody up there, but you can also rent it out for banquets and things during the week. Tuesdays is bike night. And then Thursdays and Saturday, we're going to have chicken barbecues from the local area because we're under remodeling right now. And then the parking lot's a huge parking lot, if you remember that. and we're gonna have chicken barbecues out there.
When do you open, by the way? And you're right on the sand. Right?
Yeah, right on the
beach.
Right on the sand. It's gonna be the 30th. We're having our first chicken barbecue, but we're opening the spring. We're taking bookings now for wedding receptions. We already have 3 done. Dave Sturpey up there booked 3, and it's gonna be a blast.
You know, if you brought back pricing from the 40s, you'd have a line around the block.
That would.
Listen, the chicken barbecues are right there, baby.
Robert Channing is always good stuff, and check out his article in Inc. magazine. It's really, they give you quite the endorsement, by the way, I got to say.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Robert Channing.